A graphic of birds flying and a sunrise above mountain scenery becomes the emblem of the Bureau of Land Management. A person wearing a blue welder's helmet welds a metal object.
So my name is Alexander Whiteman. My title with the Bureau of Land Management Phoenix District Office is a maintenance worker.
A sign reads, Church Camp Road Recreational Shooting Site. People shoot at a shooting range.
You know, getting into the recreational shooting site management realm, it was complicated because we had to create a target that would last as long as possible. So with prototype 1, we had that target hanging from like fire hose. And that didn't last long. We'd come out the next day and all the targets were down.
Diamond-shaped steel targets hang.
And we found that with the impact of the round, the target needed some space to wiggle to absorb the impact of the round itself. So from prototype 7 to about where we're at now, 12, we're having the target hang off of a chain and clevis, which gives the target the opportunity to absorb the impact, left or right, up and down, forward and back. And we're noticing that it's lasting a lot longer that way. We went from having the target itself hang from cold rolled steel to replacing the cold rolled steel with AR-500 arms. So now you have an AR-500 target with AR-500 bracing and an AR-500 arm. This is a 3/4 inch AR-500 steel plate. We did some cross prepping on the back end, and this is also AR-500 bracing that we put onto the back of the target. We start with the cross bracing and the half cross bracings, so on and so forth. And once we get all those welded together, you have a fully reinforced AR-500 target, and then this is the arm for hanging that we put at a 45-degree angle. And when I'm done, that's how it's going to look as a finished product.
The targets have X-shaped bracing on the back.
Now that we've gotten to the point where they're being hung by AR-500 arms with chain and clevis, and giving the target the opportunity to do what it needs to do to absorb the round, we're getting them to last 4 to 5 months before having to swap them over to the 200-yard and the pistol range. When we swap out the targets, we'll move them, instead of taking them down and wasting the steel when they start to crack, we'll swap them over to the 200-yard, because a 200-yard tends to get a little bit less use, but because it is longer range, the impact is less at the 200 yards. So we'll swap the targets from the 100 to the 200 so that we can get the target to last that much longer. That took 3 different people to come up with that idea.
Images of completed targets.
And when you have 3 brains thinking together, you'll get a better product.
People in reflective vests at a firing line.
We couldn't do this without volunteers. I think the volunteers is a big help to the organization and also to these shooting sites. So on Wednesdays, when the sites close down for the day, we have volunteers that come out and help us do maintenance. And what goes into maintenance is picking up the trash. So with the trash that comes with, there's garbage cans out there. We have 5 garbage cans out there, so we swapped out the trash bags.
A wheeled device.
We have a magnet that picks up all the steel casings. Also, additionally, the targets are painted every Wednesday. And then additionally, we have a device that picks up all the brass as well. So volunteers has helped out a lot with maintenance on Wednesdays and even welding targets throughout the week.
People shoot at the range.
BLM has installed these targets for recreational purposes, for shooters to shoot responsibly at these developed sites.
Red diamond targets hang from a metal frame and a metal gate opens.
These targets are provided by the BLM for the people, for the public. And we hope that the people shooting these targets understand what goes into making these targets and how we could get these targets to last as long as possible for recreational use.
The BLM logo appears, then fades.